To this story now, the agrizzi corruption case returns to the High Court in Pretoria today. The case relates to kickbacks allegedly paid by the former Bosasa COO to ANC members in exchange for their political influence and protection. Agrizzi fell ill after his arrest and had to be hospitalized. He has been unwell since 2020 and has made no further appearances in court. Now today, the court will argue Agrizzi's fitness to stand trial. eNCA's Manqoba Mchunu has more on the story and he joins us now. Good morning, Manqoba. So finally, there will be an argument around Agrizzi's fitness to stand trial. Talk to us about this. So it seems unfortunate. We do not have Manqoba as yet. Manqoba, I'll attempt again. Can you hear me? It seems that today the fitness to stand trial of Angelo Agrizzi will be the subject of great arguments today. Talk to us about this.
Well, certainly, Mfundo, of course, you recall that Angelo Agrizzi has not been in court since falling ill back in October 2020 and has never appeared in any of the corruption cases that has been facing. He's facing two corruption cases. The one relates to a 1.8 billion rand corruption case that involves monies that were paid to Bosasa by the Department of Correctional Services, where he's appearing alongside three other accused, the former Correctional Services Commissioner Linda Mthi, as well as the Chief Financial Officer Patrick Gillingham and the Chief Financial Officer of Bosasa Andries van Tonder, where he is accused of Bosasa having received tenders from the Correctional Services Department between 2004 and 2007, but is also facing another corruption case that has to do with kickbacks that were paid to the former ANC MP Vincent Smith between 2015 and 2016. And in both these matters, Mfundo, Angelo Agrizzi has not been appearing in court, citing ill health. And of course, this has now brought the state to this particular point where they have launched applications to look into his fitness to stand trial. In fact, his lawyers have been insisting in court that Angelo Agrizzi is reliant on oxygen and that he's homebound. He cannot physically attend any of the court cases. So today there are going to be two applications, Fundo, that relate to Angelo Agrizzi's not appearing in court for all of his previous appearances. And the first one has to do with Section 62B of the Criminal Procedure Act, which speaks about the forfeiture of bail, where the state is asking whether Angelo Agrizzi should forfeit his bail, given the fact that he's failed to appear on all of his appearance in relation to the 1.8 billion rand Bosasa corruption case. But also the second one will relate to the delay that this has caused to the proceedings, and whether or not this is not unreasonable delays that are being caused in this case, which according to Section 342A of the Criminal Procedure Act could prejudice the prosecution as far as the case is concerned. So those are the two applications that will be heard in court today. Of course, they relate to Angelo Agrizzi not being in court. Previously, his lawyers have stated that he might not be able to attend court proceedings. We know that there's also a process where the state has also requested information on why Angelo Agrizzi has not appeared in court, and we know that they've even gone as far as asking the court to have their own doctors, pulmonologists, to examine Angelo Agrizzi as far as his illness is concerned. And we understand that those lawyers are still going to be meeting, both the state's lawyers as well as Angelo Agrizzi's lawyers, on a joint meeting or joint minutes where they're going to be sharing notes according to what the doctors have found. So it does have, Mfundo, significance as far as Angelo Agrizzi's appearance in court is concerned, because we know that many of his appearances has not been in court. In fact, he only appeared once in 2020, after which he had been hospitalized. So those are some of the applications that will be heard today as the state, of course, tries to get Angelo Agrizzi to appear before court, and they want him to answer to those charges. We know that they've also previously applied for a separation continuation of trials when it comes to the matter involving Vincent Smith, where they've argued that they could not delay the proceedings any longer, and therefore they've argued that perhaps the trials should be separated. Vincent Smith will be tried on his own, and Angelo Agrizzi will be tried at a later stage on the same charge given his ill health. So definitely this is what will be on the spotlight, whether or not Angelo Agrizzi is fit to stand trial, or whether or not he should not then forfeit his bail, and whether or not this is not being prejudiced to the state's case, the fact that he's not been in court since 2020.